for Sports Federation TV. I'm Lenyukta Chetty, coming to you live from Century City Conference Centre with Wynand Simon, the president of Western Cape Ringbal. Well, welcome Wynand. I mean, this has been an amazing night. How have you experienced it?
It's been a very good organized evening. It's the second year in a row that I attended. Very well organized, and I'm very proud to be a member of the Western Cape Sport Confederation.
Excellent. Now, ringbal is also quite a well-known sport. Please tell our viewers at home how it differs from the other sports.
Ringbal is a new name for a very old sport which is already 111 years old. Previously it was called korfbal. We had to change the name because of reasons that I'm not going to talk about. But we play it in 7 of the 9 provinces. It's very big in the Gauteng, in other areas. And yeah, we're going well in the Western Cape, and we hope to even go into districts where we've never been before.
Excellent. What are some of the highlights from your sport in the recent past?
In the last 4 years, we brought the Western Cape in Western Province, now called Cape Town, back on track, and we're very competitive. In 2015, we started winning tournaments and competitions, and this year at the national championships, we had two of the 5 teams which both came second.
Now, Wynand, as a chairperson of a sports confederation in the Western Cape, which you say is quite big and growing still,
Yes.
What are some of the major challenges you experience, and how have you managed to overcome them?
Our biggest challenges at this point of time is distances. And as they said earlier tonight, with that you need funding. We are very glad that for the last 2 years we've been managed to get a little bit of funds from DCAS. We hope we've put our applications in for the next term. We hope to get more, and we try to organize competitions not every weekend, like every second weekend, that it's not so hard on the pocket to get to the different events.
Okay, well, Wynand, we wish you all the best with your development efforts,
Yes.
especially with trying to get the sport into the areas where people don't have access to it. All the best, and thank you for the work you do in the province.
Thank you very much, and thanks for supporting us.
Excellent.
Keep well.
We move on to the keynote speaker for the Western Cape Provincial Sport Confederation dinner. He is the president of the Western Cape Provincial Sport Confederation. But he's not just the president, he's also a martial artist with a first-degree black belt in judo and full contact. He's going to kick me because I can't say it now. Kyokushin Karate.
Hello everybody. Let me explain to you the landscape of sport in the Western Cape. The people you see in the room tonight, this is the Western Cape sport leadership, either in the provincial space or in the district space. Now let me give you the numbers. 70 federations out of Cape Town, 50 out of Eden, 20 from the West Coast, 10 from Central Karoo, 20 from Overberg, and about 40 from the Cape Winelands. And then we have about 30 full members, provincial members. That gives us a total in the province that we are responsible for, a total of 240 different sport federations. 240 different sport federations that we have to look after. You don't see the Olympic champion of treasurers or the world champion of secretaries. And you don't get gold medals for leadership. Of course, the benefits of being a master is quite significant, as I mentioned earlier on. But the benefits of being a sports administrator is much greater. Being a sports administrator gives you that good feeling inside. It's that feeling only you in this room know. As the Confederation, our mandate is the continuous improvement of sport in the Western Cape. The threat to amateur and professional sport today is very real. We are faced with an economy that's struggling globally. Investment is hard to come by, and the demand for a greater return on investment is ever increasing. The younger generation today has got far more distractions than yesterday, not to mention unstable politics. It's vital that we recognize those challenges. And we realize that a change model, as we said, change responsibility, a change model is needed. And in that space, the need for sports administrators to employ a diversification strategy is absolutely critical. We need to start thinking out the box. We cannot operate in the same way that we operated yesterday. You have to adapt, you have to move forward. This is the only way that sport is going to survive. We do not have, the majority of the people in this room do not have the luxury of being professional sport and being on prime broadcast, traditional broadcast TV, mainstream TV. The majority of this room sits in the other 99% of the pyramid, which means we have to work 10 times harder to get the greatness of what's sitting in the 1% of the top part of the pyramid, which gets the revenue, gets the sponsorship, and gets the broadcasting. So how is the 99% sitting in the bottom part of the pyramid going to make it work? We need to come up with new plans. We need to find new ways to deliver on amateur sport. That the need for good governance, smart accounting, content creation, content marketing, and overall acceptance of social media and the digital platforms is what will determine our success as sports administrators. Our goals include, this confederation, our goals include more media for sport codes, more sponsorship, better communication platforms, better administrative tools for our federations. On that note, I'm very proud to announce that we now have a formal partner in the world of sports science, and that being the Sports Science Institute of South Africa, who will join hands with us to provide memberships, education, high-performance testing, and more. And I firmly believe that with the help of South Africa's most celebrated sports science facility, we can take our activities to greater heights. Tonight we celebrate our sports administrators, our full members, our provisional members, and our federations in the districts that have joined us tonight. We believe these tools will lay the platform for our administrators to develop and transform their sport with greater ease. I firmly believe that we have what it takes in this room tonight. Once again, to the administrators out there, this is tonight about appreciation. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. JP Nordia. A round of applause from ladies and gentlemen. Inspiring words indeed. Mains will now be served. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Being here tonight is, I must say, it's awesome and it's wonderful. It's wonderful to be here.
So you currently operate from the Overberg area?
Yes, definitely from the Overberg region. That is from the Caledon and New Zealand, and also your Hermanus
Napier.
region. Napier. All the way from Napier, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, but actually they call it Napier, eh? Not Napier, it's Napier.
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 So
yes.
what is your hopes and dreams for the Overberg area in terms of sport and getting the sport accessible to all the people in the area?
Currently for us, our mandate is to establish more sport federations. So currently we stand on 19. We are now in the process to establish 4 more. So by 2019, we will approximately have, say, 24, 25 established federations. So it's important for us also to promote sport, especially the federation, also club sport and also the school sport. So we want to see that there's an increase in the participation of the coach of sport within our region, and currently we are doing quite well. We're doing quite well.
What would you say is the main importance of sport in any area?
In any area, the main purpose of regarding to sport is about you need to enjoy sport, especially when you may be a learner or maybe if you are playing sport. So you must enjoy sport. So if you have enjoy sport, then you can even take sport to the next level. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much
for the work that you do in your area and for the work you'll continue to do for the rest of your life. Because once you're a volunteer, you'll always
been a volunteer. But thank you very much.
Yes.
I much appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.